What's up, gaming community? My name's Zach Weigel, and I'm the founder of GamersOutreach. On behalf of our team and all our partners, I'd like to welcome you to the 14th annual Gamers for Giving fundraising event. This weekend, hundreds of streamers are powering up their broadcast equipment to raise money in support of hospitalized families. Together, we're chasing down a $1 million fundraising goal. With these resources, we plan to create more gaming experiences inside more hospitals than ever before. The funds raised during Gamers for Giving make Gamers Outreach programs possible. From building go-karts to delivering on new initiatives like Portal and SavePoint, we want to help give kids access to play, and we want to reinforce hospital staff who provide essential care. An incredible amount of progress has been made thanks to many of you through the years. Since last year's event, Gamers Outreach programs have expanded tremendously. We've added 100 more hospitals to our registry. This brings our total presence to more than 330 facilities. As well, our initiatives now exist in at least one hospital in every state across America. With this sort of activity, we estimate our devices enable as many as 3.6 million gaming experiences each year. With your help, we want to continue delivering the joy of gaming to hospitalized families. During this weekend, we'll be giving you insight on our plans for the year ahead. We'll be sharing updates on our two newest programs, introducing new members to our advisory board, and providing an update on the return of our annual LAN party. I'd like to also give a shout out to our sponsors, who will be providing a range of support during this year's virtual marathon. Brands like AimLab, NZXT, The Truman Factory, Apex Hosting, Game Above, and Xbox have all committed to helping aid our quest to give kids in hospitals access to play. Most of all, I'd like to thank all the broadcasters joining us this weekend, as well as their communities. To each of you powering up a stream, your generosity is inspiring. We're grateful you're lending your voice to this work. Thank you so much for volunteering your time and creativity in support of bringing relief to families receiving care. Together, we want to build a world where one day we'll all look back and ask ourselves, remember when hospitals didn't have video games? If you'd like to help, head over to gamersforgiving.org to make a donation or spread the word on social media using the hashtag GFG2022. Thank you for being a part of our 14th annual Gamers for Giving. We'll be back after this quick break.
Hey y'all, it's Martin Ohms here. I'm the operations coordinator here in Canada with Gamers Outreach, and we're here at the London Health Science Centre here in London, Ontario to give the very first two Canadian Gamers Outreach gaming carts for the Sick Kids Hospital. We're very excited to be here with Patrick, our Egyptian Tardif, and let's go inside and check it out.
The Children's Hospital actually began as War Memorial Children's Hospital and has evolved to become one of the biggest children's hospitals in Canada. My name's Kenna Patterson and I fill the role of a Certified Child Life Specialist at Children's Hospital in London, and I've been with the hospital for 6 years. Healthcare delivery has changed over decades from being solely medication or medical focused to look at the whole person in a holistic way. We know that there's research to demonstrate that play helps healing time, it helps reduce length of stay, and it brightens kids' future. It allows them to thrive in an environment when they're faced with adversity. As a Child Life Department, we're consistently looking for ways, how can we enhance this? How can we meet kids where they are? And right now, it's a world of technology.
Today, made our first, I made a round with the carts and got to deliver them to some of the children that were eagerly awaiting. With the carts themselves, it's exciting because you're able to bring the games to the children, and one of the children needed to be quarantined, isn't able to go to the big room to play the game station that's already there. So being able to bring it to them, I mean, that's just a huge benefit. For all of those content creators in general that are on the fence about whether or not they should do something charitable, if you're on the fence at all, absolutely do it. If you're slightly, I want to do it, but I'm not sure when, just do it. I can guarantee you that you're going to love the end process and you're going to love what end result comes from it. The feeling I have today, it's kind of hard to put into words, but I can't wait to do it again.
I think it's absolutely awesome. Just to automatically give back. Wow. I'm proud.
I mean, Martin and the guys from GamersOutreach were definitely helpful in guiding me towards this, but yeah.
We're forever grateful for this donation. In terms of sustainability, the Gamers Outreach unit, the go-kart, is kind of everything that a child life specialist could ever dream of. A system that many kids enjoy and find value in, but being able to continue to have that resource is difficult if it's not done in a sustainable way, which is why Gamers Outreach is brilliant and I think a great resource for any children's hospital.
During last year's fundraiser, we unveiled a new program called Portal. Today, I'm excited to give you an update on the progress we've made in the last number of months. One of the major challenges hospitals face is managing video game content and individual devices across hundreds of rooms. Through Portal, our goal is to provide hospitals with a management tool that allows for patients to have a wide breadth of content, but also empowers staff to easily monitor activity and maintain equipment. Since we unveiled Portal, we've sent demo units to 10 select hospital partners who've provided us with initial feedback on the software. Currently, we're working with one of those hospitals to create a dedicated playroom where Portal will be deployed for patient use. We'll be collecting feedback from the hospital as Portal begins to get its first exposure to families receiving care. From there, we plan to continue improving the software with intent to roll out a larger installation with our pilot facility. All this work will inform our best practices for deployment across even more hospitals. To that end, I'd like to share we've launched a new program page on the Gamers Outreach website dedicated to Portal. Through this page, hospital partners can express their interest in the platform and sign up for demo opportunities. If you represent a hospital and would like to evaluate whether Portal may be of help to your patients and staff, we encourage you to visit the program page to register your interest. We're looking forward to sharing more about this exciting program in the year ahead. Be sure to stay tuned to our website for all the latest updates at GamersOutreach.org. We'll be right back with more after this break.
Every child deserves a chance to be themselves. But right now, in hospitals around the world, many kids are isolated, fighting some of the most difficult battles of their lives. What if we told you gamers have the power to help? We're Gamers Outreach, and we believe the world is better when kids can play. Our team is on a quest to help make play a part of care. With your support, we can restore a sense of joy and normalcy in the lives of families through video games. Learn more and get involved at GamersOutreach.org.
This is the new Game Above College of Engineering and Technology at Eastern Michigan University. Over 92,000 square feet of state-of-the-art technology with accredited and top-ranked programs. In preparing the world's best innovators, programmers, and STEM professionals, we explore tomorrow, today. Connected and autonomous vehicle research is happening here, and a nationally recognized cybersecurity program trains students for the future. This is home to next-generation engineering and technology. This is true EMU.
Hey there, gamers. Today, we're excited to give you an update on one of our new programs that was announced last year, SafePoint. Through this initiative, Gamers Outreach is working with select hospitals to deploy high-tech vending machines. Each machine will be a distribution hub, allowing us to provide things like toys, gaming codes, and fun swag items from industry partners. Patients and families will have free access to the items in these machines. As kids visit a hospital and progress through their treatment, they'll be able to stop by a SafePoint on their way home, collecting new gear and loot along the way. Our first SafePoint machine has been deployed inside Methodist Children's Hospital of San Antonio. We're working now to keep the machine fully stocked with awesome gaming-themed items. Hospital staff take responsibility for monitoring the machine and providing children with access as appropriate. You'll also notice we've created a new program page on our website dedicated to SafePoint. Through this page, brand partners or donors can submit requests to contribute items to our SafePoint network. As well, hospitals can register their interest to receive a SafePoint machine for their facility. As of this recording, we have an additional number of SafePoint machines available for deployment and service to hospitals. We'll continue to roll these devices out to hospitals as we receive commitments from partners and feel confident in our ability to replenish inventory. If you represent a brand interested in helping to stock SafePoints, we invite you to register on our website. Our crew will reach out to discuss ways you can contribute. Our team is super excited about this new program. We see SafePoints as the modern evolution of goodie bags. With SafePoints, we hope to provide permanent hubs that allow for continued access to items for kids. Be sure to check our website and social media channels for updates as we continue to build out this program in the coming year. We'll be right back after this break.
Sophie, but I go by Spophie on Twitch, and I stream Final Fantasy XIV every night. Today, we're at the Children's Hospital in Charleston, the new one that they just opened, and we are presenting the 7 carts that we raised money for last year. I was invited, I talked to a friend, and he asked if I was interested, and I had no idea. You know, if you raise money for 1 cart, that was basically my goal, was to raise money for 1 cart. We hit 3 carts, $10,750. We did lots of dancing. It was so fun. I ended up streaming, I think, like 13 hours each day I was there on Saturday and Sunday. It absolutely went way crazier than I thought it was going to, raising money for all 7 of them. It was really cool walking in. I mean, it was just awesome to see them all lined up and new, and I don't know, it's really amazing looking. It's just really cool to be able to give back to the city and the community here.
You know, at a hospital, a children's hospital, kids here are no different than any other kids. They all want to be normal, whatever that means. Gaming is a part of our culture, and it's what kids do these days, as they say. And we certainly wanted to support experiences that would help kids escape, or at least redefine the space and the time that they were in, and allow them to interact just like other kids would do, because children have infectious concerns or other conditions that makes it hard to travel centrally. Sometimes kids are just stuck in their room. So these carts help us bring that kind of care and these kinds of outlets to them in a way that even with these decentralized spaces, we're not able to achieve.
I think when it was first, especially like online gaming and stuff was coming into inception, it was seen as like dangerous, and there were all these like news stories about it being dangerous. But I feel like, especially like, you know, things like GamersOutreach and stuff are helping put it in a positive light and showing like how much positivity can be done with like gaming and stuff. So I definitely have an awesome community. It's nowhere near one of the largest ones on Twitch, that's for sure. But I mean, I have known streamers with, you know, an average of 5 viewers raise $1,000, you know, with their community and people coming in. And I think it's just awesome. Like, it's a way, especially for people who are just like streaming for fun and maybe don't know, like, you know, I don't know what I want to do with this money coming from streaming. If they are earning money, like, it's an amazing way to like put that to a good cause, you know. Mr. Anonymous had donated like a couple $1,000, which was insane. Argentaria, Nukaho, and basically all the people in my community that came together and donated any amount of money to it. It all really came together.
Hey everyone! Today I'm excited to share the GamersOutreach family is expanding. This week, we're announcing the addition of 6 people to our organization's advisory board. Our advisory board was created to support directors and staff within GamersOutreach. Each member helps expand the impact of our programs. They provide our crew with valuable perspective, and they support our fundraising efforts. Over the years, much of our work has been made possible thanks to the help of streamers, broadcasters, and content creators. It's really because of you, the gaming community, that families in hospitals have access to activities and a sense of relief. The beauty of streaming is that it empowers all of us to have an impact in our own local, real-life communities. Any of us can start a broadcast, recruit support from friends, and make a difference in people's lives. Connecting to each other through video games is a core part of our identity at GamersOutreach, and our newest advisory board members represent that spirit. First, we'd like to introduce One Shot Girl. She's been creating content since 2015. Having started on YouTube, she eventually transitioned to live streaming after finding a passion for interacting with her community in real time. Her huge heart for kids was a key reason for supporting our mission. We're so happy to have her with us. Second, please join us in welcoming Markstrom. Markstrom's background mirrors pieces of our mission, bringing tech and healthcare together. While studying as a medical student, Markstrom started streaming just as a hobby. After falling in love with the community he was fostering, he took the plunge into full-time broadcasting and hasn't looked back since. Markstrom has provided a ton of insight to our team, and he's even been able to hand-deliver go-karts funded by his community. We're so excited to have him involved. Next, I'd like to introduce you to Winter. Winter has joined us in fundraising since 2015, when he brought his gaming setup to our LAN party at Gamers for Giving. He was one of the first people to ever stream for Gamers Outreach. Winter started his broadcasting career in StarCraft 2, and the RTS has continued to be his core interest turned full-time career. We're so grateful to have him and his community involved. Up next, I'm glad to introduce you to Cauliflower. Cauliflower has a background in communications and psychology, which she's excited to use every day as a content creator. She's been gaming since childhood and has a desire to share the positive impact gaming has had on her personally. She and her community have joined us in fundraising during events like Gamers for Giving and our yearly Halloween event, the Spooktacular Streamathon. We're grateful to have Cauliflower on the advisory board. Next up, we're proud to welcome our fellow Michigander, Vern, also known as Vern Notice. As a high school student, Vern started making video game montages for YouTube, spawning his love for creating content while also growing a community. Vern has also experienced the power of video games firsthand in a healthcare environment. Coupled with his eagerness to give back, we're beyond grateful to have Vern's knowledge and experience on our team. Last but certainly not least, we're excited to introduce you to Golden Boy. Golden Boy's drive for helping others began with his own career as a social worker, supporting a broad spectrum of people. Golden Boy has been a Gamers Outreach supporter for years. He's built go-karts, he's assisted with hosting duties, and he's helped spread the word whenever possible. We're so glad to have his continued support. That's all for staffing updates. We're so grateful to welcome these creative folks to our advisory board, and we appreciate the impact they've already made in the lives of hospitalized kids. We'll be back after this quick break.
My name is Taylor, better known online as Markstrom, and I'm a Twitch TV broadcaster. And over the last couple of years, I've been working with an organization called Gamers Outreach, and we've been raising money to create what are called Gamers Outreach carts that can be wheeled in and out of children's hospital rooms so that they can enjoy gaming and take their minds off of things and make every day-to-day a little bit easier. So today we're going to build a couple of these Gamers Outreach carts and hopefully take them to the children's hospital here at UNC and hopefully be able to play some games. The video for you in the hospital. Gamers Outreach is a nonprofit organization ran by Zach Weigel. He's been doing it for over 10 years now. So I feel like the consoles, they really help take the kids' minds off of things. It gives them some semblance of normalcy and just gives them that reprieve, because I feel like every waking moment outside of gaming or any form of entertainment, you know, they're bombarded with you know, what their illness is, treatment methods, etc. It's probably the focus of their every waking moment. So any opportunity to take their minds off of that is huge.
We can put this, yes. Okay. So long as it's 12 numbers.
We did do a good job. I know, right?
Hey, welcome back everybody. As we all celebrate this year's virtual marathon, I'd like to take a moment and share some of our plans for next year's Gamers for Giving. Our team loves hosting the Gamers for Giving LAN party, and we've missed seeing many of you in person. Our annual LAN is a piece of our identity. It's the event that led to our founding, and it's a moment for us to celebrate gaming culture while reflecting on the previous year's accomplishments. We're so eager for it to return, and today I'm excited to share that so long as positive trends continue, we expect Gamers for Giving to come back as a LAN party in 2023. While our team is still working on many of the details, we expect next year's LAN will once again be hosted near Ann Arbor, Michigan, on the campus of Eastern Michigan University. Tickets to Gamers for Giving are usually in high demand, and we want to ensure our most active supporters have a seat to celebrate with us. We'll be allocating 200 seats to members of the Grid, our monthly giving community. Anyone who registers for the Grid between now and October of 2022 will be entered into a lottery for early ticketing access. This is a benefit we'll continue to offer Grid members who are donating at least $10 per month in support of Gamers Outreach programs. It's one of the ways we'd like to express our gratitude to our most active community members. Of course, additional seating will be available to the general public on a first-come, first-served basis when ticket sales go live. We're also planning to revamp the Gamers for Giving website to reflect some of our latest updates, so stay tuned for that to look a little different later this year. More details around our 2023 LAN party will be announced this fall. Be sure to keep up with our website and all of our social channels for the latest updates. We'll be back with more right after this.
So my name is Justin, but on the internet world I'm known as Born Again. The play on word is me being Christian and also using the Jason Bourne aspect in terms of gaming and FPS games that I like to play. I'm also a registered nurse here at Lurie Children's Hospital. So I've been a nurse for just over a year now, for like a year and 6 months. So with the help of other streamers that I got into contact with and directly messaged, we got over like about 100,000 followers that we were able to just correlate and kind of put the momentum into funding for this go-kart. Today we put the go-kart together. It was funded from a bunch of communities together. We are gonna play some video games with some kids, really just get to know them on a different level, kind of see if they can open up just about their stay and how they're feeling, and kind of give them a more positive and familiar aspect of life. The use of this can just reach so many kids.
No, I hit the wrong button. Oh, you won. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff.
Maybe about 2 weeks ago, we have one of the carts available on our unit. And there was this kid, very, very quiet. I was in charge of watching over him and caring for him overnight. And he just did not want to talk to anyone. He was very shy. He was very by himself in the room, very isolated. So, hey, do you want to play some video games together? And when I had some free time, I was able to set it up for him, put 15 minutes on, and from there, he was just a different person, hitting the call light every 5 minutes, which was a good thing to see how he was very isolated, didn't want to talk to anyone, from just the simplicity of introducing video games or something that is enjoying for children to see and do can kind of just shift their momentum and their focus. And one of the big things that I realized on some of the bigger content creators where they were supporting the Gamer Outreach organization. I was able to watch some of the live streaming events of the content creators actually going out to this big massive weekend event. From that I was like, hey, I want to be there one day. I want to be able to impact other people that way. So the general influence that I was able to see from other content creators kind of joining forces with Gamers Outreach really inspired me to do the same thing.
Well, gamers, that about does it from our virtual Gamers for Giving studio. From everyone on our team, I'd like to thank you for being a part of this year's event. Whether you're watching your favorite streamer, contributing, or spreading the word, it all adds towards helping make a difference for kids and families receiving care. Our crew will be checking in with broadcasters throughout the weekend, and we can't wait to share the grand total of this year's efforts with you on Monday. If you'd like to follow our program impact, be sure to check our website, GamersOutreach.org, throughout the year. You can also follow us across Twitter and Instagram @GamersOutreach for daily updates. We'll catch you online and see you in game. Take care, everyone.